Welcome everyone. Today we're going to be working on this Lotus Elise. And one of the things I mentioned previously with the Lotus Elise was that the stock wheels were not great. So we put these wheels on. These wheels weigh 12.6 pounds and the wheels in the back weigh, I think, 15.8 pounds. The purpose of these wheels is that I can now run all of the 200 treadwear tires and I can fit much wider tires than I can on the stock wheels. Now the problem here that you see in the front is that these wheels are so wide that we're getting a little bit of poke out here with the tire. And actually there's a fair amount of camber gain in the suspension, so when this compresses, it actually tucks inside the wheel well okay. But I still need more camber for these tires. The stock suspension does not allow you to get that much negative camber in the front, and so we are going to be installing these steering arms in the front. So I'm gonna get started on that. I'm gonna lift up the car and then show you what is involved in replacing these guys. So this is the old arm. Right here we have a 17 millimeter, and then this main ball joint here has a 19 millimeter nut on the bottom. Then you have two 8 millimeter Allen heads right here, and then on the other side over in there. And so I'll loosen those up. That will separate everything. And then I'll use a ball joint separator tool to pop these out and remove the arm. Alright, so when I popped out the two Allen bolts, we separated the upright from the control arm there. And now I just have to pop these ball joints off. Now I can remove this tool and remove the nuts and pull this little arm out. When we pull this arm out, I'm going to compare it to the new arm to show you what's modified. Basically, this part is shaved down and this part is lowered to correct the bump steer. This will allow us to get more negative camber, which is what we want with the tires we're going to run. Alright, so let's compare the two arms here. This is the stock arm. This is the arm that we're bolting on. If we line up the holes, you can see there's a lot more material right here. And that pushes the upright out more, and that limits how much negative camber we can achieve. And so bolting this on will allow me to get the proper amount of negative camber for the tires that I'm going to run. Everyone, we're kind of cutting ahead here, but I am installing the rear toe links on the Lotus Elise. And this is the old toe link here. You can see how thin this bolt is. This is the bolt that is known to fail. And so with our new toe links, we have thicker hardware, which will be a little bit stronger. And we also have Aurora joints in here. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and bolt this on now, and then we'll take a look at the brakes. All right, so these are the toe links installed. Up close, you can see what they look like. I just finished putting everything back together after installing the new toe links. I put in some Carbotech XP10 pads, reset the parking brake, installed that cable, and now I need to install the brake lines, but I'm going to take a break for today and leave that for next time. So to recap, what we did on the Lotus today was install these new steering arms, and the purpose of these is to gain more negative camber and also to fix the bump steer issues with this car. And we have these new wheels from 949 Racing. These are very lightweight wheels. They also allow us to run much wider tires than the stock Lotus Elise. So I have a 255 rear tire and a 225 in front. And so that's going to be a ton of grip, and that's really going to overwhelm the stock coilovers. So here is the oil pan. I'm also going to save this for another video. This is the oil pan that I'm installing, and I'll save that for when we go through the engine on this car. And then here is the front wheel. This is 12.6 pounds, I believe. It's so light. It's unbelievable how light that is. And so super happy with these. They're not super expensive. They're going to be very effective for this car. And so next up, I'm going to show you how I'm going to set up the brakes. And then we're going to go through the engine. And then we're going to do the alignment and take it out to the track. I'm going to take it out to the track on the stock suspension first. Then we're going to throw that suspension out and put some good stuff on it and show you the difference that a good quality suspension will make on a car like this. And so here are the brake lines. These are Goodrich brake lines, and I'll be installing those next time. I'm going to take a break for now. We got lots of stuff done today. That is all I have for you. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure that you enjoy your car.